Hi guys, sorry I have not made a video in 2 days. Reasons? Yeah, so I'm combining all 3 days, including today, in this video. So just go through the stats as normal. Food for day 25 was breakfast chicken, meat, veg. Lunch was prawn and fish and rice, and that's it. With an orange, and dinner was grilled fish with garden salad. So I did say the to-do list that I needed to do. So I was, what I'm grateful for is that I'm grateful for the parents that I have. They've really protected me from life's negativity and stuff, problems, for a long time until I reach adulthood. And which means that I had a really carefree life for a extremely long time, which makes me feel guilty sometimes when I'm not too patient with them when explaining stuff, and I'm going to work on that. I don't scream or yell at them. I just get a little bit irritated and might be a little bit rough with my voice, and my tone. But I'm working on it. One thing that I did well on day 25, which was a Thursday, there was this lady. She put her card in, she put a pin in and all that stuff, but she didn't know exactly how to get $40 out of the ATM. And she was explaining, like, do I do this or do I do that? And then I just sort of showed point to her, like, this is where you need to press if you want, that X amount of money and all this stuff. So I was happy about that. I'm taking good faith that this person is an honest person and is not someone that somehow got someone's card and was able to know their PIN number, which is obviously probably doesn't happen, but then I worry about everything. I did 7,606 steps on Thursdays, so not the goal, but at least I still got a fair amount of walking in. I did have a brief anxiety attack at work, where a lot of things was happening. I was the only person at the reception area at that time to handle multiple requests. And the thing is, when I was dealing with it, I've kind of was focused, but when the thing finished and I had time to reflect on it, then I got anxious. So that was odd. But followed, the advice from the psych, the breathing, the deep breathing and slow breathing, and the challenging the thoughts, like the cognitive behavioral therapy that Louise, I hope it's Louise, been talking about, and also kind of I kind of distracted myself as well. Like, someone was talking about something and I paid attention to that, and then the anxiety slowly went away. I was happy that I actually asked someone how their family was. Like, I saw someone that they shared a bit about what's happening in their family, and I noted that down, because these things I never pay attention to. I only pay attention to what I've done wrong, and now I realize, oh my god, I kind of actually am caring and stuff like that. So that was something to be proud of. Day 26, breakfast was chicken and vegetables. Lunch was a can of sardines with rice. And dinner was, it sounds disgusting, but the way my mom prepared it, it's very, very clean. And it's pork lungs, stewed pork lungs, and then take a small portion and have it with rice. It's not as bad as it sounds. No. The Scottish eat offals. Yeah. Steps, I did 8,418, improvement from the day before, yay. And the thing I'm grateful for is that I'm still working. I think no matter where you work, you'll have days where it's not so great, and you have days where you go like, hey, I'm glad I'm getting paid to do this. So, yeah, I'm grateful for working and having incomes to be able to do other things or support family stuff. Yeah. And I got home and I was able to make it to the tail end of the Google Hangout. So you know how the video went up to almost 8 hours? I was the last few minutes before the late 8 hours. So I was there when that whole geography thing happened. So that was... And oh, the thing before that as well. That was very intense but very interesting. And what happened on Friday was that I was able to help this elderly man. He spoke Arabic from what I understand, but he tried to say one or two words in English. And although I couldn't find he wanted juice, and he was in the right aisle. Is that what it called? Aisle? The thing is, the product he needed, I couldn't see it there. So I kind of had to use body gestures and say, 1 minute, I'll get someone to help you. And I was able to get a store person thing to come and help this elderly man. So I was pretty happy with that. So today's day 27, Saturday. Today I had chicken and veg. What days don't I have chicken and veg? And then for lunch, I just had a whole grain cheese and ham toasted sandwich. And dinner, I had flat rice noodle with chicken. I ate a lot of chicken. And the steps, the last time I checked, it's 8,418, but that was when I came back home. Where did I came back home from? I went to the board game board game thing, the board game meetup. So it was scary because there were times where a lot of people came, so I had to meet new people, and I don't know how to converse, as people from the Google Hangout have observed. Eventually got there. Didn't say much, but I got to play the game and got into it, so I was pretty happy. We played a game called Bang, which is a card game. We played a game called what was it? The Message, which is sort of like you have to guess who's the traitor kind of game. So if you ever played similar to like Resistance or Avalon, you have an idea. And I also played Love Letter. Also cards easier to deal with. That's why there's a lot of card games. I bought games myself that we didn't play on the day, but I have a tendency, if I do go out shopping, because I don't usually, I don't shop for clothes or perfumes or makeup or whatnot. I usually go to bookstores, or not like video game places, but actually board game places. So I bought Smash Up, and also I bought the version of Bang because Bang was fun to play. And on my way to the railway station, they had this bargain basement bookstore. So as you know, I have insomnia. So I saw this book called "This Book Will Make You Sleep." So God, I hope so. So I'm looking forward to read that and try to use the strategies and other stuff. And what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for just having you guys watching my videos and just incorporating me in your world when I'm in the Google Hangout. So I can be the most awkward, but you guys always make me feel welcome, and I'm grateful for that. So thank you. What did I do today that I'm proud of? I did. Oh, I didn't have to, but I just brought a whole lot of snacks for the people for the board game group. Didn't eat any of the snacks, but I just left it there and, before I left, and just say, you know, have them so you don't get hungry. So I'm happy because I'm thoughtful. Question mark. But yeah, said it was a long video. It is a long video. I'm gonna stop here. If I missed out on anything, you guys are awesome. But if I have, it's just because I am doing this off the top of my head and I can't remember a lot of stuff. So sorry about that. So bye. Take care.